love bugs. Time for another coffee with Carlin. And I'm going to do the story time. At least I'm going to try to. And I wish that I could say that the story is a good, nice one. Sweet, princessy, but it's not. We'll try to get the time set up for you. If you close your eyes and just think of a small town with not a lot of people walking around it, but the people are walking around the streets, happy, holding hands, singing, whatever, just fa la la la. They're happy people. Okay, but that's not what it was. That was not what it was. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, who took the time to take care of everybody, because that's how she was raised, even though they're very well off. And when I say very well off, they have the equivalent of a few $billions today. It was only millions back then for them, but if you were to make an equivalent of today, it would be billions. Now, said woman fell in love with a poor man, middle class, we'll say, because they weren't poor. His parents owned a business and all that stuff, so it wasn't like he was poor. He just wasn't as well off as she was. Now, she ended up getting pregnant by him. Well, they got married, whatever. All that good stuff happened. They got married. She had her first child. Everything was fine. They were so happy with that child. Then she got pregnant with the second child. And everything was okay until they found out that it was another girl. And then the man decided he was going to try to throw her down the stairs and kill her. And the baby too. Because he thought he would get away with it. Because he's got away with those kind of things in the past. And he still is getting away with that. Because nobody ever looked into it. But either way, I digress. She made it to birth. She had the baby. It wasn't a preemie, full term. Somehow, miraculously, the baby made it. No matter how many times she got beat, no matter how many times he tried to murder her, she was able, with the help of her parents, to remove him from the household so she could carry out the pregnancy and give birth. Now, you would think it would be enough for said man to move on with his life and not do anything else to her. But he was always trying to bring her down. He created so much trouble for her that she packed up and moved away to Pennsylvania. And we know this. I told you the story of how she died already because somebody drove her off the road. But the one who made the decision at the end of it all, when she was still on life support, she was alive, very much so alive, because her father had the money to keep her alive. But because she married that man, that's why you have to make sure you are paying attention to everything with the man you want to marry. He took her off life support immediately, as soon as he found out, because he said she'd never be the same, she'll never look the same, blah blah, whatever. I wouldn't have cared. That would still be my mom. She would still be here. And that's the tragedy of the story today, is that he took the time, the man that supposedly loved her took the time to kill her. He drove all the way there just to say, pull it, let her die with her own mother crying over her, saying not to do it. But they couldn't listen to her because guess what? He had the last word because he was the husband. And not long after that, my grandfather, her father, had a massive heart attack. And now he's not here. So the story is just, it's sad. It really is. And when I get into the rest of it, which comes later, I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it another time because I'm starting to feel some kind of way about it. I'll do another video about this, and as long as I remember where I left off. But you guys, again, stay safe. I love you. And be careful who you allow yourself to fall all the way in love with. Bye.